Assalamu alaikum. We are going to document a little thing for some viewers here to see. A little woman at the pigeons here today. These days we start to train them. You know, heavy training right now. You know, so I want to just lighten them up a little bit. Give them a little woman because a long time I warm them. I don't really warm up pigeon them too regular. Because I ain't really believe in too regular women because I love design and everything. My womb doesn't really have much, my birds and them doesn't really have much. You see, like between the droppings and them things, you know, I love have a nice designer, so I don't think my birds have too much worms, but pigeons have worms. But at least it's still, but the same as be on the ground, picking thing on the ground, you know, between the grass, you pick up worms from them things. Plus, even from the feed and all, you just get a worm too. So, pigeons have a worm in them, so. I'm trying to lighten them up a little bit by giving them a little worm this morning. Using Ivomec. I use the Ivomec because I find the Ivomec is giving me good results. So, right now we're doing some heavy training. We trained from the Carcass yesterday, Carcass village. We do a toss from Irene the day before and a few other tosses already now, so you know. To my observation, I think like the birds them are a little warm out, so this is the process I need today. You know? Right now we have to prepare yourself for the races coming up. We have some tough racing to do. I don't want to be doing this last minute. You know? You have to be on the game, you have to be on the ball. So I'm trying to take in front. The jumper here. You see the jumper there? See the jumper, let me come outside and see if I get the jumper. Now what are they, you know? It's something. Everything looking good, birds flying good, birds coming back home. You know, so far we're getting some encouragement. Yesterday, the training was a nice head-on wind. Most of the birds come up here tired yesterday, panting heavy. Because from the Carcass down there is plenty wind, strong head-on winds. Nice place to train. Back it up. Nice place to train. So, these are things how the birds panting heavy too. I think they could have a little warm in them because Virgin and them tell me them birds come up yesterday panting heavy. You know, right now I don't really put much thing in feed and water for pigeon. I just keep my pigeon more natural. Feed and plain water. You know, the respiratory system is something always one of the most troublesome part of the pigeon and them, you know. Respiratory. Worms have a part to play with the respiratory system too. I ain't really believe in giving too much antibiotics, so I'm trying to stay more on the natural side now. But the birds are flying good, they're exercising good around the house, I get a nice fly. And I can fly more in the evening time. Things are looking bad. I'm giving this woman here to make sure the woman ain't go down in the windpipe too. I just use 3 drops of Ivomec. Make sure the woman ain't go down in the windpipe because last year for the young birds I ended up losing a few birds. Because like some of the women go down in the windpipe and I ended up losing about 3 birds based on that. That's really dangerous. I never knew it was so dangerous and all. You have to be careful how you're using the chopper. How many pigeons are there? I just try to get my birds too much, warm too regular and thing because I don't really have a real major problem with that. You know? So this is what we have out here. So I just want to show the viewers a little, give them an idea again how things are going with Deep South Love. Alongside Gloria Saggio alongside Deep South Love. Let's call it Deep South Love because we live in deep down in the Southland. We live in, he's flying one of the longest distance in the pigeon racing. We live in one of the south end. I live in Trinidad here and this is Point Fortin. You know, Point Fortin is a deep part in the south part of Trinidad. You know, so we have plenty distance to cover. From Toko we're racing about 72 miles. the back to the home loft here. It'll be a nice pull. So you have to keep the birds in good condition, keep them healthy, try your best. You know, that's why I don't try to give my pigeons them too much. Just enough, you know, to keep them in good condition. So this is how the thing going here. You know. So the viewers them like it. Nothing big and fancy towards it, you know. We have a small loft here. We have nothing big and fancy. But we have some pigeons and we have some good birds, you know. We have a good strain of pigeons here who are working pigeons. Last year we didn't do too bad in the racing. We fly good. Couple hard races we fly and the result was real good. You know. So again, nothing fancy. You know, no big name love, but it does do good. So you know, if you like to view on the channel, keep watching. Get some little ideas, you go learn some new things. You know, because pigeon racing have a lot towards it. You know. Pigeon racing is a sport. It's a little complicated, but it's easy too. You just have to have some common sense. Have a good observant eye. And again, as I say, try and don't really give your bird too much. Don't try to pressure your birds with too much vitamins and tonic and all them to get them in good condition. Just have a good loft, good airflow, and a good loft. For me, a good loft is a loft that is remain dry and have a good airflow. So the loft breathing, you know, that's one of the main things. The loft could get sunlight and plenty fresh air coming in. So, if the viewers like it, thank you for viewing. Please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.